Hello and welcome back to MF. I'm Kachi, a certified electrician who has ventured into farming. In today's video, I just want to talk you through how we do our chick placement. So we are expecting day-old chicks today. In about 45 minutes time, we'll be receiving our day-old chicks. We started our preparation a week ago when we just finished our last batch. That is when we started our preparation. As part of our preparation, what we did is that as soon as the birds finished, we removed all the manure and we cleaned and disinfected the chicken house. Now, I must make mention that we use an all-in, all-out kind of system here on the farm. That means that we do not keep birds in stages. So we bring in all the birds at once, and then we remove all the birds at once as well. So after cleaning and disinfecting the chicken house, we gave the poultry house a downtime of 7 days. Now the recommended downtime is 14 days, but because we are trying to beat time and we are trying to keep 3 batches before we bring in the Christmas batch, so we want to have some chickens which we can sell during the festive period. Today is 31st August. Today is 31st July. So we want to be able to have at least 3 batches before we bring in the Christmas batch. So it was important that we bring in a batch as soon as possible, and that is why we gave the chicken house, instead of 14 days, we gave it a downtime of 7 days. But the recommended downtime, once more, is 14 days. You need to give your chicken house a downtime of at least 14 days. Now, after cleaning and disinfecting the chicken house, the next stage was to clean and disinfect the poultry equipment. So we disinfected all the poultry equipment. We washed all the feeders, all the drinkers with detergent paste, and then we disinfected them with a disinfectant. Now, from yesterday, we have been setting up this brooder, and now we are finally finished setting up the brooder, and all we are waiting for is for the chicks to arrive. Now, before the chicks get to the farm, I just want to talk you through our brooder setup. So here's how we've set up our brooder. We are in Zambia, and at this particular point in Zambia, we are in a transitional season. We are moving from winter into hot season. So we are moving from the cold season into the hot season. So in between there is August, and August is a mixed month. You have cold weather and you have hot weather at times. So, and there is a lot of wind. So it's a windy month. There's a lot of wind, but still it is still a cold month. Temperatures can drop up to 17 degrees Celsius. So now let me talk you through our brooder setup. So what you see in the center there, the blocks which have been concrete blocks which have been put in the center right here, this will be our main brooder. We are going to be using charcoal for brooding. So in the center there, we are going to put a brazier once it is properly lit and all the carbon monoxide has at least reduced. then we are going to bring in the brazier and put it on the center. That is our main source of heat. And we have supplementary infrared lights. So those are heat lights. These are heat lights. They are not big. They do not produce that much heat. But in an event that we are shifting or we are changing the brazier, we do not want the beds to remain without any source of heat. So those are not our main heaters. They are just for supplemental heat, for when you remove the bed, the brazier outside, for it to light up. So anyway, yeah, so that's about the heat. And then what you see now is the water and feed setup. Now access to feed is very important at an early age, access to both feed and water. So what we are using for water, these are our 750 mils drinkers. So specifically meant for baby chicks. So we have 6 of them. We've set up 6 of them, where 750 mils drinkers are meant for easy access. So the birds can easily drink from these drinkers. So we have those. And then apart from that, we have the chick trays. So we've set up 3 chick trays. The chick trays are these. So yeah, these. So we have set up 3 chick trays in strategic locations. We want the birds to be able to freely have access to feed when they just get to the farm. And then apart from that, we have the table feeders. Now the table feeders are really, really good feeders. The reason why that is because they have easy access. The birds are able to easily access feed, and apart from easy access to feed, they also prevent feed wastage as compared to the chick trays. So with the chick trays, what happens is that the birds will be feeding from there, and they'll also be doing their main business there. So that means their droppings will go straight into the feed, and then the feed will get dirty really quick. So there's a lot of feed wastage when you are using trays. But then when you put your table feeders in there at an early age, the birds will be able to learn how to feed from the table feeders, and then you can remove the chick trays maybe at 4 days or 5 days. So that is the purpose of the chick trays. Now apart from that, we also have an analog thermometer. So the purpose of having the thermometer there is just to make sure that we have the correct temperature in the brooder at all times, and the thermometer has been placed at chick level. So this is our setup. Once the birds get to the farm, what we are going to do is when placing them, we are going to make sure that we check the weight. So we need to know the average weight of the day-old chicks that we are going to be receiving. So we are going to use a digital scale, and then we are going to weigh 10% of the birds that we are receiving today. So that's about our brooder setup. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and like this video, share. Thank you so much. Till the next time.